All right, welcome back everyone for another episode of Master of Command. And this time we're going to be fighting this encamped army. They are a little bit larger than us. We still have two Hungarian recruit units, which I'm not thrilled about, but we have really good artillery. We've got excellent cavalry, so I'm hoping that our qualitative advantage in the cavalry especially is going to be enough to where we can win this battle before our low value recruits end up breaking and running. So let's go ahead and come over here and get to fighting. Let's see what we're looking at. Oh man, they have a named unit here. Okay, so they're gonna be dangerous, and they got doubled. Um, they also have veteran musketeers. Wow. Okay. Um, this army is qualitatively better than what I was hoping for. They do have a couple of recruit units. We'll try to make sure that our recruits are lined up and fighting their recruits. Oh, they've got some more recruits here. Thank goodness. Also, audio seems to be going in and out a little bit, so sorry if that's the case. It's coming through my headphones. I don't know if it'll come through the video or not. In any case, we need to make sure that we are destroying this first brigade as quickly as possible, along with the artillery brigade. The rest are manageable. So let's go ahead and pause here, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're loaded in, we've given everyone their orders, and we are getting into position. So the way we're setting up is we've got our 3 Fusilier units that we're going to use to hold a line here. We've set up our canister artillery over here. We've set up our per-cop artillery over here. And then we've got our recruit units over here. They are going to try to draw the other recruits out this way. And then I'm hoping to roll the artillery up a little bit and just let them use their canister to blast away. Meanwhile, over here, we've got our cavalry trying to take advantage of, or trying to get around these very dangerous musketeer units and do some damage. So I want to use the Chevaux Légers as the bait, bring back our hussars a little bit. See how our artillery is doing pretty well. Gotten some really good hits in. Trying to hurt these musketeers as much as we can. Yeah. So they're chasing after the Grinzer Hussars a little bit. Like they're not paying attention to the Chevaux Légers like at all, but these guys have got the attention. The Chevaux Légers have gotten their attention for sure. Let's actually go ahead and charge in the Grinzer Hussars there. Let's send in our Dragoons as reinforcements. Poor Chevaux Légers took some pretty good shots there, but we are going to charge in here and try to do a lot of damage there. Okay, looks like that worked. Right. Okay, so we took out 2 of the really strong units. I'm pretty happy with that. Now we need to start working our way down here and helping out these guys. We're going to send our Chevalier, our Dragoons, and our Grinzer Hussars over here to deal with the artillery. And we're going to try to hit these guys. Let's see what's going on over here. Nothing good. Let's hit them. Chevalier can come in and hit them. And we're actually running into some trouble over here. These Freikorps units. So I'm actually going to want these guys to move out of there if possible. Okay, let's get reformed here. Try to get that artillery moving back. Okay, they are shattered. That's good. Yeah. Okay, good. They're coming back. Go ahead and get the artillery sorted there. Oh, these musketeers reformed. Let's go ahead and run them down. Go ahead and charge in here. We're fighting over here. Our poor recruits broke on this end, but that's okay. Okay, good job, guys. I think we're just down to this Freikorps recruit unit, which we can certainly handle. So definitely got a little messy there, but that's okay. Nobody's shattered, which is good. How did you guys do? I kind of misused you guys because I didn't have you using canister as early as I should have. We did pretty well here. Okay. Very nice. Okay, good. And it looks like our losses actually weren't too bad. It just looks like our morale wasn't holding out super well. But we won that battle, and it could have gone a lot worse, so I'm happy with that. I want to go ahead and take the veterancy because I want our recruits getting upgraded. and probably our cavalry getting a little better too. That does mean we'll be short on manpower. That does mean we'll probably be a little short on ammunition. That's okay. We have some things here that we'll be able to sell off. And we get a doctrine, which is very good. Let's go ahead and... let's just go ahead and take the melee discipline. Not wanting to go for the offensive spirit because even though our army is more melee oriented, I don't want our artillery taking a decrease to their accuracy. I don't want like our cavalry taking a decrease to their accuracy. So let's just go with melee discipline. We'll be a little bit more effective in melee, and I'm okay with that. I think we can upgrade these guys. Yes, we can. Grinzer Hussars, that is the end for them. Chevaux Leger need a little bit more time to upgrade. Checking to make sure if everyone has breastplates. Only our Grinzer Hussars are missing breastplates. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a good upgrade here. Don't like any of these for our cavalry. Let's go ahead and re-roll. Sure, we'll take the even better charge. So now our charge is going to be even more insane. And I'll go ahead and just take the ammunition off of you guys so that we can give it to our other units. We'll sell that. We can probably sell that. I'll sell that. Yeah, selling that as well, and we'll probably sell the haversack. I mean, actually, I could give these guys the horseshoe, just so that they have another item here. There's nothing else that I could really give them. And yeah, so all these items we can definitely sell off. And then let's go ahead and go ahead and put some men into there, some men into here. Call that good. And let's go ahead and move down to this town. Let's replenish our manpower and ammunition reserves, and then let's come fight this other encamped army before the HQ mobilizes. Okay. And, oh, things sell for more here. That's good. Let's go ahead and sell off these items. I'll probably sell that off as well for right now. Just kind of curious what they have here. Not that I can really buy anything because we'd have to open up another brigade slot. Okay. So let's go ahead and buy up a bunch of manpower. Let's buy up everything. Just because manpower is going to be expensive here, so I'd like to be able to replenish all of our losses without having to buy manpower here. Could maybe buy like one or two, but I don't want to buy a whole lot. And then I don't think we're gonna have time in order to come down here and get up here, so I think this is gonna be our last encamped army that we're gonna be able to fight, and then we're gonna have to maybe raid some towns just to make sure that we're using all of our time effectively. Okay, there. So now our replenishment will be going back up. We'll buy up some ammunition. We'll take a look and see if there's anything interesting here. There is good canister. Which I could put on one of our units here. Just kind of looking in, seeing what else there is. A good Frisian horse, that's not terrible. Good saddle. What I do want is... let's give you an upgrade so you can have breastplates, and then... I'll give you this beer instead of the cheese. I'm okay with you being our more melee-oriented guy. Maybe we give you a Tompion for right now. Let's see, what else can we do here? Do I want good canister for you? I think so. Just to make you a little bit stronger. Give you good canister, and then we can just give you normal canister, and then I want to give you a water bucket. Okay. I think that's good. Let's go ahead now and... come... Well, we can do this slum encounter first, and then we can go deal with the encamped army. And that will give us a little bit more time to replenish and find a patrol. Two excellent religious items. Okay, I could probably sell those off if I don't like them, and I'd probably be getting my money back, especially with this settlement here that gives me extra sale value on my items. So let's go ahead and let's make a donation, see what we get. Okay, Bible and cross pendants. Honestly, not terrible. Maybe I'll just keep them both. Let's see. How about instead of this cartridge box, we give you a Bible. And then cross pendants. Ideally would go on you, I think. I could give it to you and make you like a charging unit. But I also... yeah, we can do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to get us like one more day of replenishment. Oh, they're actually running? Okay, interesting. Alright, what are we up against? Some Prussian musketeers, land millets, some recruits. Okay. Definitely nothing compared to that encamped army that we fought earlier. So let's go ahead and pause here and we'll be right back. Alright, we're set up and ready to go. We put our per-cop artillery over here on the hill. We're going to have our other artillery unit over here helping out on this flank. We've got our more shooting-oriented Hungarian units making a line here. We're going to have our recruits, our melee recruits, if you will, lining up over here. And just going to hold out on this flank here, if and where possible. Meanwhile, our cavalry is going to flank around this way, and we're going to have our more melee-oriented Hungarian Fusiliers coming around as well. And honestly, what would be kind of fun is if we could do this and then put the artillery up over here and then maybe switch them to canister at some point, if an opportunity presents itself. Let's go ahead and speed things up since we're all just getting into position. Bring our Fusiliers out wide there. And let's see if we can't try to hit these musketeers. Okay. Cantus recruit's not showing a whole lot of interest in our cavalry over here at the moment. Which, if they ignore us, it will be to their own peril. But I'm okay with that. Go ahead and approach them a little bit more. Let's make sure our chevaux légers are going to be like the first ones that, if there is a shot, I want our chevaux légers getting shot versus our other cavalry. And let's try to hit those hussars since they're kind of overlapping. Okay, you guys can start coming up. I'm gonna switch you over to canister, because these guys will be coming into range soon. Chucks. Okay, it didn't matter. We still destroyed them. How are we doing over here? Looking fine. Okay, nice. Very nice, very nice. Run you guys into position. You guys are still doing okay. Okay, they're done for. Goons, come over here. Villager, keep chasing them down, I guess. Let's pull them back. Send our Grinzer Hussars in. Bring you guys out over this way. And maybe after this volley, we'll charge in. You guys are actually kind of exhausted, so I want them to rest for a minute. Okay, let's charge them in. both get to running. You guys can run too. This might hurt. Okay, honestly, not too bad. Perfect. Cool, got a fair bit of money from that. Ooh, and a land pattern musket. I like that. Some other neat stuff. Let's see. Do I want more manpower? Do I want veterancy? Do I want money and ammunition? I think we're okay on ammunition for right now. What I might pick up is the manpower, just so that we're not having to get manpower after the encamped army battle or having to buy manpower from one of the neighboring really expensive cities. Although I do really want the veterancy. I think we'll save it until we fight the encamped army, and we'll get the veterancy from them. I'm thinking. Okay, artillery brigade. It's gonna be good for artillery. Really not any of this. I mean, cover effectiveness is fine, but I'd rather have something more damage oriented, like prudent, that's gonna give combat effectiveness. Okay, land pattern. Go ahead and give you the land pattern, and then you can take this noise stat. I think this is good. Could open up a slot and give them a skull cap, just so that they're taking a little less melee damage, I guess. But I think the problem is the dragoons are so slow, it's like they don't even really get to the battle compared to our light cavalry. Gunner implements, those are good. I might just remove your canister and give you the gunner implement so that you're reloading faster. I'll give you guys the coats. Okay. And I feel fine. With all of this. Can't upgrade any of our units, so we'll just go ahead and get ready to fight this encamped army. HQ will be mobilizing very soon, so I want to make sure that we knock these guys out right now. Okay. And we are up against some good dragoons. Okay, double Prussian veteran musketeers. There's another one there. Some artillery. Cantonist recruits, Fry infantry Jaegers. Okay. So just need to watch out for the Bayreuth dragoons, these veteran musketeers, and the normal musketeers. Okay, I don't think this is too bad. Let's go ahead and get in there and get to fighting. Okay, back, ready to rock and roll. Let's go. We are going to be setting up a small line here in cover with the artillery supporting from the hill. We're going to have our melee fusiliers over here, and what they are going to do is, if the veteran musketeers decide to come down and focus on them, then I can have these guys come around and charge them in their flank. If these guys decide to come down and engage our Fusiliers over here, I'm going to try to pull them back either until this unit engages here, or they can just keep coming at us, and I'll have the artillery wear them down or something. I don't know. We'll deal with that when we get to it. Over here, we are maneuvering our cavalry. We're looking to break through on this flank. They've got 2 Prussian musketeer units and then a handful of recruit units. So we're hoping to smash down on this side pretty quickly so that we can get to some of the big threats over here. Go ahead and bring up the artillery a little bit closer. And we'll start spreading our guys out. Okay, they are not reacting yet to our cavalry, which is fine. Go ahead and set these 2 up. Let's have them hold fire for now. I want to pick out good targets. Really, I don't want them shooting at the Fry Infantry Jaegers. Let's go ahead and we can open fire on these Cantus recruits, and hopefully we'll, yes, splash some of the artillery or the cavalry in the back. Love that. Okay, these Prussian musketeers have decided that they care about our hussars over here. So I'm going to go ahead and send in these dragoons. Let's move up just a little bit, keep their interest over here, and then charge in. Come over here. You guys help out. Chevaux Leger, you guys are like a million miles away. Go ahead and charge in here. Veteran Hussars come out. Brinzer Hussars come over here. You guys probably aren't going to need to be there anymore, so you can move up in a column, if you will. These guys have not shattered yet. Chevaux Leger took a nasty shot from the artillery, I believe. Okay, they are shattered. That's good. Okay, they're done for. Yeah, let's send them in. Nice. Them out. Okay, Chevaux Leger, come back. Let's just make sure that these recruits don't come back. Yep, we're good. Their line is kind of in disarray at the moment. I feel like they don't really know like what to do. Okay, their artillery is basically exposed. Let's go ahead and start maneuvering to take advantage of that.
Okay, let's pull back, because I think those dragoons are going to want to have a word with us. Okay, help out. See what's going on over here. Oh, you can go ahead and open fire. Go ahead and pull back a little bit more here. These guys might come back. We'll see. Are they going to rally in time? It looks like they will not. Perfect. Okay. Okay, and these guys don't care about this column that's going to be forming off to their flank. I'm going to get a little bit closer, and then I'm going to have them charge in. I'm going to move the general up over here. I'm just going to move into position right over here. Okay, charge in. Alright, and let's go before they can get another volley off. Go ahead and help out. Okay, good job, Grinzer Hussars. You guys have earned a break. You guys just clean them up. You guys can keep chasing them down and getting a few kills, I guess. Okay, let's have artillery stop firing for now, because our units are really close. And let's just go ahead and send, like, everyone into melee. Okay, nice. Perfect. Another good win here. Got a lot of money. Oh, got a horse. Very nice. Losses weren't too bad, considering that was an encamped army. We'll easily be able to replace them. So let's go with the exchange, try to get some more veterancy for our troops. And then all of these are good. Reduce stamina by a little bit, but move around faster. That's really useful. Generate some ammunition. Let's go ahead and do night marches. I feel like this is pretty good. Getting around the campaign map faster is just generally a good thing to be able to do. Let's do that. See if we can further improve our Grenadier Brigade. We can give them fierce. I don't want to hurt their veterancy gain at this point, so let's just go with fierce. They're gonna be a little less accurate, which is fine. We're not expecting them to work wonders on the firing line. We just want them to hold the line until the cavalry can sweep in and do some damage, and then these guys can charge in and do what they need to do. Okay. Here, let's take away your ammunition just so the artillery can be fully equipped and ready to go. Let's then come over here. HQ will mobilize in about 2 days. Let's buy up the ammunition. Let's sell off our junk. See if there's anything noteworthy here, or see if we want to give our guys anything. We could... You know, this is just a better Tompion. So let's do that. You guys don't even have a gun, so I could just give you the spirit rations and make you a little bit better at charging. What I will do is give you this light saddle so you're able to move quicker, because the chevaux légers have just been so slow. They're so slow. The dragoons aren't much better. Anything else worthwhile in here? I could upgrade you and give you, like, coffee. Is everyone at 4 item slots? If they are, I'll be pretty satisfied with that. Okay. And the rest of this we'll keep for now. I'm okay with you having this because morale is important right now. What I will do is take a peek. Hungarian horse. Would be good. There we go. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll buy this good Hungarian horse. And give it to you. And then I could upgrade you and give you this step horse so that you're moving around a little faster. There. Now you should have an easier time keeping up with our hussars. Alright. I'm fairly pleased with this at the moment, so I think we'll go ahead and probably raid this town. Yeah, let's do that. Here comes our friend. And I wonder if I could get over here and raid them for like a day before they arrive. I kinda doubt it. But we can see. Okay, looks like we will pull them into the mountains, which is good. See if I have anything I want to sell off here. Yeah, I could just sell some of our like random stuff here. Just because we're getting a little bit of a bonus to the sale price. Okay, so let's do that, and then let's raid the town, I think. Assuming there's nothing amazing here. This is a fairly decent sword. I could buy that. Let's just check everything else, make sure there's nothing too crazy. Okay, so let's do that. Let's buy that. And put it on... We'll put it on you, because you're our best Hussar unit, and then give you a better saber. Okay. With that, I'm satisfied. So let's go ahead and raid. Generate some money and food before the HQ gets here. Maybe we can get one more day. Nice. Winter is coming, and the HQ caught up to us. Let's go ahead and see if we can throw any last upgrades on our men. I could give them the spirit rations so that their accuracy is even worse. Or I could just give them like tea rations. I might do that. I might just give them the tea so that if I do have to use them to shoot, they can do it. And I could give these guys Tompions. And then for now, I could give these guys the treatise here. Yeah, let's do that. Give them the treatise, and then let's give you these gun picks. Mostly for the stamina, but the extra reload isn't bad either. And then let's go ahead and load in for the HQ battle. Let's see what we're up against. I am not excited to be fighting a doubled Preußen Fusilier unit like that. Some recruits. They've got a fair bit of cavalry. Recruits, okay. And a bunch of artillery. Okay, well, let's just get in there and do what we can. I think we've got a good game plan where we send the cavalry in to do our dirty work. Yeah, let's just get it done, I guess. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, we're deployed, and we are marching into position. So, this time around, we're going to try to establish a kind of an interesting line over here where we're going to have our line starting here and then curving around this way. And the reason we're going to do that is because most of their scary units, like their Heinrich von Preußen Fusiliers, are on this side, along with their musketeers and fusilier unit. Almost everything over here is like I mean, these are all recruits. This is Landmilits. And so what we're going to do is we're going to force their line to either line up like this or to come at us piecemeal, with this part of their line being the last to be in position. And they're going to be even more slowed down because they're going to have to walk through this river. They might have to walk through like some town, some forest. Basically, we're trying to slow this side of their line down so that they take longer to engage us. Meanwhile, we're going to try to break through on this side of their line. So we've got our cavalry moving over here to deal with that. I'm going to go ahead and start setting some of our guys up here. I don't want to lose track of what's going on over here. Something else that is going to be a challenge is that they have a lot of cavalry. So I want to make sure that I'm taking my dragoons and my chevaux légers and I'm using them as bait to absorb the charges while our hussar units are able to get in and inflict maximum damage. Okay, let's go ahead and get the artillery deployed here. And then same here. Let's make sure that we're hitting them. Or even better. Let's hit those land millets if we can. What's going on over here? Honestly, nothing too crazy. So let's try to knock out this Cantus recruit unit and probably these other units as well. Let's see if they will take the bait and turn towards, yes they will. Oh, they're hitting my hussars. I didn't expect that. Shoot. That did not go as I wanted it to. Okay, let's pull them out. See if you can shatter them. You guys just come back and work on getting your morale back up. Okay, those guys are done. Okay, nice. Let's start bringing the cavalry around. Ah, man, we had a unit shatter. Okay, let's then try to wipe out the artillery. Okay, nice. Make sure those guys aren't coming back. Okay. I'm hoping these guys will survive the battle. Let's move our general down here. And let's see if we can't try to knock these guys out. Pull back our chevaux légers. Let's send all of them in. Okay, good. Everyone come here. You can come deal with the Von Preußen unit that's running. Let's charge in. You guys are out of ammunition, so just form into a column and get ready to go. Okay, let's send you guys in. Let's help out over here. Let's get you guys charging in on this side. All of our artillery, focus them down. Okay, nice. That went that went mostly well except for our dragoons shattering. It looks like the officer didn't die, fortunately, but that was bad that they shattered, and hopefully they did not die. I think that would mean we lose our officer as well, which would be enormously bad for our cavalry, but it looks like they survived. So let's go ahead and it's not that much money. Let's go ahead and take the replenishment. Oh my gosh, the dragoons came so close to dying. That's but they didn't. So let's look at the bright side, right? None of these are good for artillery. Enduring is okay. But we already have a stamina trait, so I don't want... Range is fine. We can go with range. And we can sell that off. I think that's like the only item that I would say immediately. Let's sell it off. Dragoons can't upgrade, but you know, after thinking about it, I don't think I want to go for the horse grenadiers, in part because it makes their unit size so small at 500. Like, yeah, they'll have fairly good charge, they'll have fairly good melee, but they're gonna be 150 men less than they are now, and they're gonna be 50 men, or they're gonna be 100 less than a cuirassier. So they will be slower if I turn them into cuirassiers. But I'm kind of worried about the very small unit size on them. We'll see. As of now, I'm leaning away from horse grenadier. Maybe if this were 550, I would consider it, but it seems like such a small cavalry unit at 500. Okay. I'm also going to sell off that haversack. I don't really see a need for it. And I might look to sell off some other things once we get into Act 2. Let's get our free doctrine. I do like that, getting extra loot, and our light cavalry will move around a little bit faster. I like that. Getting better veterans is also fairly decent. Although... we would only be adding like 8 more units, and maybe 6 or less of them I would be purchasing, so we'll go with Mounted Marauders. I think this gives us like a longer term benefit than does unit professionalism. And I also like picking the nation-specific doctrines. I think those are fun. Okay, I don't care about light infantry. I don't really want light infantry. Recruitment cost is... I feel like at this point, I don't really need it. MP invisibility is okay. These Fusiliers are fine. I might re-roll just to see if we can get anything more interesting. I'm probably going to go with Reinforced Franconia. Grenadiers are going to be good for us. We like having heavy infantry. And pincer tactics, we might not benefit that much from the flanking fire damage, but move speed will be good for us. So let's go ahead and do this, and we'll be fighting the French and the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, and we're doing battlefields, so maybe I'll get more. Maybe I'll get more encounters that generate additional cavalry for us. That would be fun. But we're gonna go ahead and save that for next time. Oh, really cheap ammunition. Okay, I want to buy up a bunch of ammunition here because we're short. Let's see, outposts, 2 to the south, 1 slightly north of us, 1 way in the corner of the map, 1 kind of in the center. And then battlefields, there's 1 to the east there, another 1 to the south, 1 there, 1 there. Okay, so I could get battlefield just by going boom, 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 boom. And then outposts, we go to this one, this one, this one, and this one. We would get our grenadier unit. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And the modifiers on these towns is better than in Act 1. Act 1, there were so many negative modifiers, but here we've got cheap manpower. Here we've got artillery, which is good. I need 2 more artillery units. Sale costs. Yeah, I think Act 2 is going to be really good for us. I'm really liking all these positive modifiers, except for this one. This is just a cursed city, so maybe if we get the chance, we'll burn it down. But, okay. We'll go ahead and start exploring Act 2 in the next episode. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Really appreciate it. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.